Welcome to After School Reviews. Please subscribe, turn on the bell icon. Please like this video and leave a comment down in the comment section. Today on After School Reviews, we are going to be having a look at the long-awaited for review, the Friday the 13th Part 5 New Beginning Ultimate Roy Burns figure by NECA. Here's the front of the packaging. You can see this mask here, which is the poster, I believe, on the VHS tape. Sadly, I don't have this one on VHS. But there, I believe, is the front cover. Pretty cool. So again, NECA does these cool boxes, and of course, you can line them all up. You get a really, really cool line of figures. And then you have Jason on the side here. I think that's how all of them have been recently. Cannot quite remember. At least they did not put a Jason up here. I think that's what they did with the other ones. They're kind of bumming me out. The back of this has a nice little read-up. And it tells you it includes a spike, a cleaver, a flare, a knife, a hedge trimmer, a machete, a spear, a what? A garrote, and a removable mask. I don't know what that is. You can see the ambulance here. Reminds me of the Ecto-1 a little bit. You can see that there. And then the flare. And of course, it opens up. Nice little picture there. I wish these weren't on the same thing so you could have a house full of these images and a house full of these images. It'd be really cool. And of course, we have the actual figure inside there with all of its nice little accessories. You can see the scene here, I believe, is when they're at the when they're in the barn. Yeah, because there's the barn wood up here. Thought that would be that it just gotten slashed, with the tractor or whatever. That's really cool. Do not go anywhere. We'll have a closer look at Roy Burns open and out of his packaging. Usually I'd have Roy right in front of us, but today we're just going to go ahead and go straight into the accessories, which include quite a bit. First of all is the hedge trimmers. You can see here. There's a lot of wood on this figure and a lot of blood too as well. I think that's a piece of metal. And we'll go a little bit closer into detail now. You can see that there, and they open and they close. And a lot of these other little details, like right there. Really cool. Roy comes with a knife. It looks like a hunting knife of some sort. It's not wanting to focus. You can see that there. Blood on this is kind of pink on the end. But hey, maybe that's how it is in the movie. A lot of wood. We get a tree branch type thing here and a leather strap with these actual metal rings here. So these are kind of cool. Nice little details. And of course, you know what this is used for. He sticks it on the tree and he starts twisting it. I like this little accessory though. Really, really nice. Nicely freaking done too. I like the wood on this. Again, a lot of wood on this figure. Comes with the spear spike thingy that he uses to kill the one guy while he's in the bathroom complaining about the enchiladas. It's a different design here if you watch the end of that, how that's designed. And the pattern there, you can kind of see the pattern there. It's like a pentagon, but an elongated top. I guess is the railroad spike. I'm assuming that's what this is. I don't remember this from the movie, but it's been a year almost. So, yeah, it's a nice little spike though. Get the road flare when we first see, Roy. I think that might be it might be one of his first kills. Cannot remember. It's got this nice fog effect here. It's like gray and some other like orange and such, and the actual flare. Really cool. Get the little axe here, or the cleaver, and actually the blood on here is actually kind of glossy. First time I've ever actually seen them do anything like that, to where it meets my standards of how glossy it should be. And of course, we get the good old machete. Different design than I think I've ever seen before, and the blood's for sure different on this one. For sure. And we get a grippy hand for the left hand, which is odd. But we get a gripping hand for the left hand so you can hold two weapons. I think it's for the spear, I bet. It's the main reason for this extra hand. Here is here is Roy, as you can nicely see. Oh, we're zoomed all the way out. I should have known that. You can see he's not a type of blue. He's more of a green. If you can kind of notice, and if I got like Michael Myers out here, you can clearly tell the green here because that's a blue. This is a green. Some of the parts are reused from Michael Myers. Actually, I think the legs are the same. Up here, I think, is a bit different. This area looks the same, but this is different. The arms might be the same. I don't know. And the back, I know the back wrinkles are the same for sure. And I think the hands could be the same, but these ones are painted and the other ones are translucent. So, and you really can't tell. But here's the Roy mask there. You can see that there. And of course, if you want to do the same technique and plug some black cloth behind the eyes, you could do that. But I don't really have that problem with this figure. And I think Roy, you want to see his eyes, because you saw his eyes in the movie. This mask has some nice chrome dots, silvery dots, all around the straps. We're already on that one right there. You can see the like part 3 type cut in the mask there. It's always weird that he wore a mask, like a fake Jason hood, and Tommy Jarvis made masks in that movie. Kind of thought that overlapped. And of course it's removable so you can see Roy's head. Likeness here is pretty good. Nostrils are nice and dark. But there's some nice red added on there. The hair's got some nice detail. Get a little bit closer to as well. You can see the teeth. Nicely done. Mask on the inside is blue. I guess that's legitly how the mask is. I never knew that detail until I started people doing reviews of this figure. And I was like, wow, I didn't know the inside of the mask was blue. It must have been for NECA to include that. And of course here in the torso, this figure's got a lot of shading. I might as well say that right now. See the type of shading here, and you can kind of see it all in here. It's got a nice wash, is the word I'd give. It's got a nice wash over the whole entire figure. Boots are done nice with some nice dry brushing, and then the silver. You can see more of the wash there. We move up, there's a little bit of water. Spread this figure down with some water to see what it would look like. And you can see the nice goriness here. It's nice and glossy the way I like it, and there's some type of red around it, so it looks like it's not just one little area like that. It's got some of the other seepage. Back here you can see even more of the washing, especially like in the folds and the crevices. Helps it out a lot. Here in the back, you can see on the back of the legs. And nicely, this figure's really cool. And we're going to get every Jason out here, so it's going to be a time-consuming video. But I'm dedicated to do it because it's our last Jason review for a while. Like a new figure. And you can just see that's Roy. Straight out from the movie, just like that. And now I'm going to show you with some of his accessories in different poses. Since the light's coming straight at it, the eye holes are going to be lit up rather than if you have them out of the light, which is the way I see him. So this pose looks really cool, especially when the eyes are not lit. You can see the nice machete, the way it fits into his hand. And this is the first ever Jason figure, I believe, to have double jointed elbows. And I forgot to point that out because I'm not going over the articulation. Because it's just, it's Roy. You guys need this figure. You can just have Roy holding the machete, looking over. Amazing, amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. You can, do different poses with him, holding it in the air. Amazing figure. I love this so much. There he is with the hedge trimmers. There he is with the flare in the middle of the night. There he is with the cleaver. Also a memorable kill when he, the lady or the dude, her son's on the the motorcycle or the dirt bike or whatever, and he swings out behind the tree and decapitates him. I really do like this Jason. I think my favorite weapon is the machete. I didn't even try to use this because it's a cool accessory, but it's like Freddy's phone. Like, I just don't want to try and set that up. Freddy's phone with the tongue. You don't even, like, that's not even an accessory he uses. It's just a cool little accessory. You can lay around and about. But I'm not posing these, and I'm not letting them out the shelf. I'm keeping them in the boxes. Now it's time for the dreadful 30-minute cut of me getting every figure and opening them up. Yay! 2 hours later. Now it's been about probably 50 minutes. My mouth's going to have a little phlegm in there. I had like a little gummy or something. Here we have the video game Jason, which is the Part 3 Ultimate Jason, just painted in this getup. Here's the Ultimate Part 2 Jason, Ultimate Part 4 Jason, Ultimate Freddy vs. Jason, Roy Burns Jason, the Dream Sequence Jason from Part 5, which we almost got a year ago. Actually, some people did have this guy for a year. And, people were like, Roy, and we got him sooner than we thought. And then we got Part 6 over here. We have the remake. We have the original Freddy vs. Jason, which is very different of this one. And back there we have the Ultimate Part 3, all by his little lonesome. And this is crazy amount of figures. And of course we still want more. We want Part 7. We want Part 8. We want a Pamela from Part 1. We want, some people want a Jason X, which I guess would be pretty cool. It's stupid, but it'd be a pretty cool Jason. People want, Jason Goes to Hell Jason. That'd be a kind of cool Jason. Just as a figure standpoint, the box would be cool. Some other stuff. I'm blown away by how many Jasons I have. And I tried to get a picture of an older view of all my Jasons at one point, but I just didn't do it. And the last time I did do it was a year ago with this one. And I still had a whole bunch of these, but I didn't show off. Well, not these. Well, I guess these are the only Jasons. So yeah, I didn't show off like the this one or that one. And so it's missing two. But yeah, so today on After School Reviews, we were having a look at the Friday the 13th, Part 5, New Beginning, Roy Burns, Imposter Jason, Ultimate Action Figure. I love it. So thanks for you guys for watching After School Reviews. Please subscribe, turn on the bell icon. Please like this video and leave a comment down there. Down where? In the comment section. Just say something. I'll have something nice to say. And of course, little fact check, here are the eyes of Roy. You can see I used the cloth technique, which almost every one of these figures up here is using, so you can't see their eyes. This one's not, this one is, this one is. That one has darkened eyes. This one's printed too as well. Stuck those together on accident. This one has it and that one has it. Just cloth you stick behind the mask, and you sandwich it between the mask and the head, and that way you cannot see their eyes with a nice black t-shirt or a nice black cloth. You just cut it up into like a little square. You just stick it in there and you smash it in there. Thank you guys for watching After School Reviews. Check out the official After School Reviews Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.